Coming up to the customs check now, I believe. Us out of Kenya. Somewhat tricky. Is this a high street bank? So we've been told to wait. Get it done, get the paperwork and get out.
Welcome back, guys. To start this video, we'll be at the beautiful Sipi Falls in Uganda. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button because it really supports our channel.
Thank you. Not bad. Magnificent. This is exactly what we needed today, Chloe. Bloody Tabasco. Get on there. I mean, bacon would have really made it, wouldn't it?
Go on, tell us how it is. Good.
Yeah, you've got to try that.
Alright.
Hello. How are you? Is this the way to the falls? This way? Down to the waterfall.
This way.
This way?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Asante. Hi, how are you?
Fine.
We will find the waterfall this way?
Okay.
The falls?
The falls.
This way.
Yeah.
Follow.
Okay.
Asante. Ah. Whoa.
Sipi Falls is a series of 3 waterfalls located in the northwestern slopes of an extinct volcano, Mount Elgon.
If people abseil down here.
Will people rock climb?
Yeah, or rock climbing. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. You're walking with us.
We often get asked what has been our most memorable or best moment throughout our trip so far.
How are you?
And honestly, it's moments just like this. Meeting local people, meeting the sweet children, nothing extreme, just immersing ourselves in the local culture. That is the most special thing to us.
Whoa, so many kids now. Hello. How are you? You're fine? Jumbo? Jumbo na? Hi. Okay guys, bye. Bye bye. Bye. Take care.
So we just got back from our little walk, which was really nice to get out and just stretch our legs a bit. And then we hit the school run on the way back, and we're just walking along for 10 minutes or so, just chatting to the school kids as they were on their way home as well, which was very sweet. So we're packing up because we don't have a lot of time. We don't have much time left in Uganda. I know we kind of only really just got here. So we need to kind of move every day to a different spot so that we're seeing all the places we want to see in the time that we've got. So it is just gone 1 o'clock now. So we're going to pack up, find somewhere to head, probably about an hour or 2 away. Give us somewhere new to explore tomorrow. So yeah, that's the plan. Better finish getting packed up. We pushed on and managed to make it to Jinja. We found a beautiful campsite called The Haven, settled down for a relaxed, chilled evening. The River Nile stretches 4,135 miles. That's 6,650 kilometres. The source of the Nile begins very close to Jinja in Uganda and is the primary water source for Sudan, South Sudan and Egypt, with over 95% of the Egyptians' population depending on this water source. I think we can all agree that the Nile is a thing of beauty.
Guys, as you can probably hear behind us, we have made it to the source of the River Nile, the longest river in the world. It's moments like this that get me a bit giddy because, again, I've said it before, but our little Land Rover has taken us to some pretty cool places.
Yeah.
And now we're at the source of the River Nile.
And yesterday we got up to something pretty cool on the water, so let's give you a recap of that and then we'll tell you what we're up to today.
Good morning, guys. We were up bright and early this morning. Sun was beautiful this morning. It lit up the River Nile like, I don't know what, just bright orange. Anyway, I organised a little surprise for Chloe yesterday, and that is going whitewater rafting in one of these on the River Nile. How do you feel about it, Chloe?
I'm nervous.
Chloe's a little bit nervous, but I have assured her that we will be fine. And also the receptionist did tell us today that no one has died whitewater rafting on the Nile, so that filled us with confidence and filled Chloe with even more confidence. So anyway, she's being very quiet this morning, but I've said to her that she will thank me at the end.
We'll see about that, guys.
If she survives.
Exactly.
So stay tuned and yeah, let's go whitewater rafting. Are you buzzing?
No.
Get in.
Forward again. Harder. Down. More at the back. Now you're forward. Now yeah. Get down. Nice. Get up. Up. Get up. Oh my God. Woo! I'm so scared. Nope. Take a break.
What an amazing experience that was. And tell us.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
She enjoyed it.
Fun. I would do it again.
She was
definitely.
smiling and laughing and having a good time. I told you so.
Yeah. You're always right, aren't you?
So anyway, we're just getting changed. We're going back on the bus and back to camp.
We stayed at the Nile River Explorers that night, and Harry found another activity he could enjoy that afternoon.
Oh my God! What a lot of fun! Holy crap! So as you've seen, right now we're in Jinja, which is, as I said, the source of the River Nile on Lake Victoria.
Yep.
So we've kind of got to make a decision today whether we want to drive into Kampala, which is pretty hectic from what we've heard.
Yeah.
Our goal is to get somewhere near to the crater lakes towards Fort Portal on the west side of the country, bordering the DRC. It's a bit of a drive, but yeah, Uganda, wow. So far,
so beautiful.
Just incredible, honestly.
Yeah, really, really loved it.
I think it's probably going to be up there with one of our favourite countries we've driven through in Africa.
100%.
It's stunning.
Yeah.
The people, it feels like you've actually gone back in time, to be honest.
Yeah, really cool.
Super colourful. I mean, the really red dirt, lush with all the water flowing through it.
Yeah, it's stunning.
Anyway, let's get in the landy and see where we get to. So guys, I'm going to get out here because something happened here last night that I feel like we should talk about. So I'm going to just jump out and explain what happened. Electric bike. This is a field of sugarcane, and last night we were in Jinja having a meal out. There's like in Jinja town, there's a kind of like a food court that a lot of people talk about, where you can go and order different types of food and things. So we thought we'd go and check it out, get out of the campsite, explore where we are. Anyway, it was dark when we came back, and a rule of thumb generally is we don't drive in the dark, and possibly this is the reason why. This is a field of sugarcane. Parked here was a big truck that they were loading when we left to go to the town. So they had been there loading for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. We were on the other side of where I'm stood now. The truck was blocking the road, so we came to a stop. Pitch black, loads of people around, and from out of the bush came, what would you say, Chloe, 20?
Yeah.
20 lads?
Yeah.
It was Saturday. I'm pretty sure they had been drinking, and they all had pangas or machetes, and they were, you know, cutting their sugar cane and eating it and being super loud, and I don't know if aggressive is the right word, but it can be seen as aggressive. Anyway, they come to the window and they start saying, "Give me money, give me money, give me this, give me that." It can be seen as quite intimidating, and I feel like those situations we need to talk about, because a lot of you guys ask us, how do you deal with certain situations? And that situation probably could have gone one of two ways. Luckily, the way I feel I handled it, we turned out being friends with all these guys. But I think we should talk about what happened and how I dealt with it a bit later on.
You got some friends?
Hi, how are you? You all well?
I want to pick up where Harry left off on last night's events. No matter where you are, being in your car with nowhere to go forwards or backwards, and 20 to 30 guys coming out of the bush in the dark with machetes is quite a daunting situation. The first thing I did was I rolled up my window and I locked my door. Harry kept his window open so that he could interact with the guys and suss out the situation. It could have gone one or two ways, and this is not us just assuming that these guys were here to steal from us or commit a crime. But I think it would have been pretty naive of us not to consider how this scenario could have negatively played out. It was very obvious to us that these guys had been drinking and saw an opportunity. They leant into the car and were asking for money, they asked for our radio, they were commenting about me. And that did make me feel uncomfortable, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit scared in this situation. And Harry had to think fast. He had to think, what could he do to defuse the situation, turn it around, get the guys on our side to then move past this truck. As the guys commented on our radio, Harry asked, "Which one of you guys speaks English?" One guy piped up and said, "Yeah, I speak English." Harry asked, "Do you like music?" And all of the guys said yes. So Harry put on one of his favourite songs by UB40, cranked the volume to maximum, and all of the guys were singing and dancing as we were in the car to join in. We had them on our side. The truck then got moved out of the way, we said our goodbyes, and we made our way back to camp. We've learnt from this situation and others with police or when we're experiencing corruption, which unfortunately does happen everywhere in the world, not just Africa. You go into a situation friendly, open, you smile, you're respectful, you take off your sunglasses, you take off a hat, you compliment the country. We've quickly learned that people in every African country we visited are extremely patriotic. If you compliment how friendly the people are, how much you love this country, and how welcome you've been made to feel, people want to hear that. You start changing the subject to something else, talk about where we're going? Can you give us directions? These kind of behaviours open up a much more pleasant conversation than potentially the conversation that individual wants to have with you. We're not saying that you need to go in being fearful of interacting with people. That's not what we're saying at all. We have met the most friendly people we have in our whole lives during this trip. You just have to be mindful and aware of your surroundings and the situation. And fortunately for us, we've not been in any bad situations with no bad outcomes. And I think that could be down to how we've dealt with it. So we definitely learned from this, and the outcome was fine in the end. And finally, 99.9% of the people on this planet are kind, honest, generous, wonderful people. And on that note, we want to thank you for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one. If you haven't subscribed, please do, because it really supports our channel.